Hello fitness friends, my name is Natasha. Welcome to class today. Today we're doing a Tabata with only your body. So body weight drills, very simple, maybe a 2 combination drill like a squat jack to a knee tuck or a lunge twist to a jumping lunge. So pretty simple. You can modify as needed. You can make all the drills low impact if you don't want to jump today or you have some kind of injury. Listen to your body, have fun with it. We're only going to warm up really quickly our wrists, our ankles, our spine, and then you will get a timer up on the screen. 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest, 8 drills. We'll repeat the round twice, and then we'll move into body weight, not timed drills. A little bit longer sequencing, mobility inspired, still body weight strength. One of the drills we are doing on the wall. So if you don't have access to a wall, you can do the wall sit by just holding a squat. You could do the handstand by either putting your feet up on something or just holding a downward facing dog. So there's always ways to work around. Otherwise, you just need a mat and some space and your body, maybe water and a towel. All right, let's start with a couple breaths. We'll warm up a little bit and then we'll get right into the Tabata. Feel free to repeat the Tabata round maybe 3 or 4 times instead of 2 with me. It's all up to you. All right, come to a comfortable standing position, feet under your shoulders, shoulders back and down. Start to tone your quads, your core, and lengthen the spine. Take a deep breath in. Big sigh out. Big breath in. Big sigh out. Beautiful. Push your palms out in front of you, flexing and pointing into your wrists. Fingers up, fingers down. And while you're doing that, let's go ahead and articulate one high heel and the other high heel. Lifting and lowering, stretching into the arches of the feet, the forearms, and those wrists. 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle out your wrists. Blink out your fingers like you're flicking water off your hands. While you're doing that, lift your arms over your head for 3, faster. 2, elevate your shoulders. 1, go into some good mornings. Sweep it down, lift it up. Sweep it down a little bit lower as your hamstrings start to open up. Couple more. Last one. Drop into a fold, shake your head out. Let gravity pull you into the stretch, head heavy, long neck. Only straighten your knees as much as it feels safe and comfortable. Maybe a little discomfort, but no pain. Big breath here. All right, let's go into a halfway supported fold with your hands on your thighs and roll through some cat and cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Okay, and release again. Take a ragdoll all the way up, rolling up the vertebrae, and then anything you want to stretch out. I'm going to give you a preview of the first drill, and then on our breaks, I'll just give you a quick preview of what's to come. The first one, we're going to do a jack, squat jack. You're going to squat, you're going to jump in, and you're going to pull a knee up, driving from your core, your hip flexor, and your quad. So a little bit of a tuck and pause. Then jump out, in, and the other knee's gonna drive up. Very simple. I will, again, tell you what's coming up on those 15 seconds of your resting time, and just to prepare for what's to come. Work as hard as you can at the level and pace that you feel good at. It's all up to you. That's why we do these time drills. All right, are you ready? You'll have 10 seconds to get there. Once this gets started, here we go. Jump, squat, driving knee. Take a big breath in. Relax your shoulders. Go. Squat, jack, tuck. Squat, jack. And of course, if you don't want to jump, just squat and tuck. You can add a little elbow to knee twist if you like as well. Try to pause at the top for a moment so your core activates. Sit back in the chair. Few seconds. Okay, next one, you're gonna lunge, twist elbow to knee, and then jump switch. So elbow to knee, driving across into your lunge. Start with your right leg forward, twist, lift, jump, switch. Twist, lift, jump, switch. Okay, so some stability, a little bit of a balance there. Lift, jump, switch. Twisting lunge, jump. If you don't want to jump, you'll just walk and switch. Perfect. Push up, down dog, twist. Come into a downward facing dog position. Pedal out. Press your chest towards your shoulders. Then we'll go into plank, push up, down dog, twist. Push up. Take your right arm to your left toes. Push up. Left hand to your right toes. You might walk out and in to make that happen, or you might just find the perfect alignment where you don't need to move your hands or feet. Up to you. Of course, you could do knees, chest, chin. Stretching into that twist. And quick recovery. All right, we're going to stay down for a back extension and then press ourselves into a forearm plank. Belly down. Superman. Lift. Pull your elbows under your shoulders. Zip to a forearm plank. Lift your right leg. Come on down. Back extension. Elbows under shoulders. Sphinx. Forearm plank. Lift your left leg. Come down. Fly, back extension. Forearm plank. Leg lift. Can we get one more in? Back extension. Forearm plank. Leg lift. Walk it up to your feet. All right, it's a sumo pulse into a windmill. If it feels better for you, bring your toe in for the ride, okay? We're gonna pulse. 3, 2, 1. Turn and dip that way. 3, 2, 1. Bring your toe in your hip. Windmill down the other way, or the direction you bring your toe in. Lean. 3, 2, 1. Hip in, side bend. Or you could keep your feet where they are. If that feels okay, just soften the knees. I like to bring my toe in like triangle yoga pose. All right, loaded beast, lizard lunge. You have the option to kick the back leg through. Come to an extended child's pose. Then lift your knees. Here we go. Load, step. Either stay there or back foot kicks through. Load, lunge, back foot kicks through. You could do this fast, slow. You could add a little compulsion. Jump back. Or maybe even jump forward. Or slow, control. 2 more after this. All right, come to seated. We've got abdominals. You're going to do a V up and then rolling side corner V's. You can come onto the forearm to lift. All right, the first one, all the way down and up. V, hover. Now roll side to the corners. Put your elbow, forearm down. All right, so we got one big V up, high, low. And then rolling corner V, or tucks. If the straight legs are too hard, bend the knees. Roll side to side. Bring the forearm down. Whew. We're gonna end with burpees. All right, make your way up to your feet. It's a quick feet football run. Pop back and in, or push up, back and in. You could do hand release push up there. All right. Football. Quick feet, jump back, up. Quick feet, or hand release, pop it up. Quick feet, any style, make it your own. We're almost there. We'll take a short break and we'll do it one more time. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. Whew. And we're gonna walk around. Catch your breath. Ending with some big cardio. So anything you need to do, it might feel good to stretch out your hip flexor and quad with hamstring curl hold. Nice. Maybe it's a little low lunge half split a couple times. And make sure you do both legs. All right, you might make sure you have time for a sip of water. And we're gonna go right back in for round 2. Remember, you can repeat this as many times as you want. Now we know what's coming. You hopefully won't lose any time trying to figure out what's going on this next round. Okay, so you can probably push a little bit harder. That doesn't have to mean faster, but maybe it does, okay? Listen to your body. Push yourself. Take some nice deep breaths. And you have 10 seconds to do it, to get into your squat, jack, knee tuck position. 3, 2, 1. Go. Squat, jump, tuck. Remember, we can go faster. Next one is our lunge twist, jump switch. Okay, let's start with our left leg in front. Twisting elbow to knee and then jump switch. If you want to make it harder, jump switch directly into the lunge. So we can start down this time. Twist, jump switch. Twist, jump switch. So you're going low into a hover position, twisting and switching. If your legs start to fatigue, maybe jump up and then lunge low. I think that's a little easier. Either way, keep going. Oh, okay. Fill in the legs. Push up, down dog twist. You can rest in down dog or child's pose. Great, push up. Tap, cross diagonal, twist. You could go for a little ankle grab, toe tap, whatever's there. Keep breathing, keep fighting. Push up any style, elbows back, maybe to the 45. Okay. Back extension. Maybe come to a sphinx. Stretching your heart forward and your shoulders down. Your arms can be forward or back like locust pose. So, anyway, you're lifting your back and then forearm plank, one leg lift. Back extension. Elbows under shoulders. You could lift your leg up at the same time as you pop to forearm plank as well. Okay, come on up to your feet. Sumo into that windmill or triangle pose in yoga. Toes and knees wide, shoulders over hips on this one. Triple pulse. 3, 2, 1. Side reach. It doesn't have to be deep, but if you're flexible, maybe you try to reach the ground. Listen to your body. Breathe. We got this. Loaded beast. Lizard kick through up next. Feel those obliques. Okay, 3 more. Lizard, loaded V, step forward, kick through, or you could just do the lizard, come back if you don't have space to kick through. Here we go, load. Lizard, kick through, or you can skip that part. Let's go. And you don't have to race through. You can focus on nice, strong precision. Or maybe you do kind of pop in and out. Some fast, some slow. All right, we come down on our back for our abs. We got a V up and then rolling corner to corner. You can change it to any style. It could be tucks to modify. High, low, corner to corner. High boat, low boat, rocking to your forearms. Lift, lower. Keep your chin tucked in, so we don't stress out our neck. Okay, one more. We got our burpees. Football run, jump back, jump in, optional push-up, hand release style, regular, whatever you want to do. Or even skipping the push-up. Quick feet. Jump. So maybe 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop, go. Engage the core on that quick feet. Let's go, push to the end. Whew, okay, we did it. I'm gonna turn this off. Stop. Okay. Whew. All right, drink some water, walk it out. Use up this time to stretch, to drink water, to catch your breath, clean off your mat. Okay, so let's counter stretch our wrists because the next one is heavy on the hands. Then we'll get a break on the wrist for the wall squat. And then we are doing a handstand hold with your chest to the wall. Advanced, you're going to bring your chest really close to the wall and walk in, or anything in between. Your feet could be halfway up or in a down dog and not on the wall. If your wrists are just fatigued, tired, you could do the forearm stand, elbows down, instead of a handstand, and still hold that inversion, or a dolphin. All right, but let's go into our first drill. We're going to start at the back of the mat, so you have space to plank walk. All right, take your chin down and ragdoll to the ground. Now walk forward and hit a plank position. 1 push-up, 1 up dog stretch. We're going to zip back to plank and open to your right, side plank. Dip your hips once, and then lift your knee, if you can, elbow to knee crunch. Come back to plank and walk it back in. When you get to your fold, you can counter stretch your wrists and release your neck, and then ragdoll up. Same thing, other way. Then we're going to add on push-ups, side dips, and elbow to knee in your plank, if you can. Ragdoll, we're still on our first one, so we're going to walk out, hit plank. 1 strong push-up, up dog stretch, shoulders down, chest puffing forward. Zip to plank, open up to your left. big side plank, one dip. You can rest or hover, and then lift, and then try to pull your elbow towards your knee if you can. It's tough. And come back to plank. Walk it in. Counter stretch your wrists, bend your knees if you need to. Blink out your fingers, head heavy, and ragdoll up. Okay, so everything is gonna double up this time, if you can. And then we'll just go to 3. Here we go. Ragdoll, plank walk, plank. 2 strong push-ups. 2, 1. Open up your right arm. 2 strong dips. Down, up, and then 2 strong elbow to knee crunches. You could modify this on the bottom knee as well. Come back to plank, squeeze your belly, walk it back to fold. Maybe counter stretch your wrists and ragdoll. All right, second side, second time, and then we'll do it one more with 3 of everything. Ragdoll, plank walk, hold plank, 2 push-ups, 2, 1, open up to your left, 2 dips, hip down, hips up, hips down, hips up, 2 strong tucks, tuck, open, tuck, open, plank, squeeze, walk it back, counter stretch your wrists, drop your neck, bend your knees if you need to make connection. Inhale, ragdoll, exhale. Okay, last time on this combo. We're gonna do 3 of everything. Take a moment. Of course, you could do less, or you can modify, or you can always skip. Ragdoll, plank walk, 3 push-ups, 3, 2, 1, open up to your right, 3 dips, dip lift, make it big. Here's 2, here's 1, elbow to knee, 3, 2, any style, 1, come to plank, squeeze your belly, shoulders, walk it in, counter stretch your wrists, release your neck and your spine, and ragdoll up for the whole spine. All right, shake out your hands. Last time on 3, roll down, plank walk, spread those fingers, 3 strong push-ups, 3 or knee stretch chin, 2, 1, open up to your left, dip, lift, 3, 2, 1, tuck, 3, 2, 1, plank hold, and let's come down and have a seat. Counter stretch the back of your hands on your thighs, blink out those fingers, take a little neck roll, release, shoulder release. All right, we're moving into a wall sit. I lost my hair tie. If you don't have a wall, you're gonna just make do with what you have. You could hover your butt over a chair or a couch and just make it happen, all right? Whatever you got. I'm not gonna time, so I'm gonna try to estimate about a 30-second hold. Or if you want, you can even go, you can pause these and go for max time holds. So holding your squat for a minute or as long as you can, and then holding that handstand for a minute or as long as you can. And that one's pretty tough. All right, find your wall space. Hopefully you're blasting some fun music because this one might feel long. We're not doing anything but holding shapes. Slide down your wall. I want your hips behind your knees if possible. You're going to press the small of your back, your sacrum into the wall. It's almost like you're curling your tailbone forward and then you're toning your belly. Are you in place? All right, activate your glutes and your hamstrings. Maybe close your eyes and just breathe. If you don't have a ponytail, you can press the back of your head into the wall as well. As you curl, squeeze the belly. And then maybe just for fun, pull your arms out. Give yourself a big hug here, just to take your mind off of it. And then out, other arm on top, squeeze. Just go back and forth with a couple self hugs. Ooh, feeling anything? All right, let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, breathe, 4, 3, squeeze your butt and your inner thighs, 2, 1, to get off the wall, lean forward, push your hands in and walk away. All right, shake out your wrists. So my feet might get cut off here. You're gonna go into any style handstand on the wall with your face towards the wall. If you are comfortable walking nice and close, that's gonna make this more challenging and really activate your shoulders, give you strength for maybe future inversions. All right, so any way you wanna start to walk up the wall, again, you might walk your hands in nice and close and bring your chest and nose to the wall, and then keep pushing your shoulders up. We are in. Tuck your tailbone, active core, shrinking in the belly, pushing your shoulders up. Try to fight this out. Again, I'm just guessing. If you want to know and want to actually time this out, you are welcome to do that. Squeeze your glutes, your core, your shoulders. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To come off the wall, you're going to cartwheel to the side. I should have mentioned that before. Or you're going to walk out, leave a little bit of energy to walk away and jump down. All right, make sure you're counter stretching those wrists. So I'm going to encourage you to maybe do that a couple times on your own, and you could time out maybe a minute on the wall sit, and then 30 seconds, 45 seconds, maybe a minute on your handstand hold or your forearm hold, wherever you're at. Or I like to just go to fatigue so that you're just pushing your body until your shoulders are like, I'm done, and then you safely remove yourself from the wall. Okay. Next one is just a sculpting move. We're going to take our right foot forward and our back foot back. And we're going to pulse out some lunges, all right? Arms out in front of you, pulse. 8, 7, 90 degrees, shoulders over hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your arms to the side. Good, and keep it going. 4, 3, 2, last one. Take your arms over the head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down and your back knee lands down. Drag your right foot up to the sky. We have 8 donkey kicks all the way up and down. 8, 7. Spread your fingers. Squeeze your belly. Squeeze that low part of the glute. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. Lower to your elbows. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop your right hand out. Funky forearm. Draw your knee lateral of your hip. Fire hydrants. This is it. 8, 7. Knees meet and lift. 6, 5, 4. We got this. Outer hip, outer glute. 3, 2, and isometric hold on 1. Are you shaking? You got your right hand down, your left elbow down, you're squeezing your side of the butt. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, feeling something. Cat-cow here. And let's do that one more time on the other side. And you're welcome to repeat any of these drills. Left foot forward. Catch your breath. Arms out in front, to the side, and up. Tuck your back toe. Elevate. Arms raised. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms wide. Shoulder height. 7, 6, 5, 4. Tone the belly. 3, 2, 1. Arms up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands and right knee down. Drag your left foot out. All right, full donkey. Down, up. 8, 7. Pause at the top. 6, 5. Gaze a couple feet in front of you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. Drop lower to your elbows. Elbows under shoulders. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Funky forearms. Hand, shoulder width apart, side of your elbow. Pull the knee to the side. And go. Lateral leg raise. Fire hydrant. 8, 7, 6. We breathe in. 5, 4. Squeeze that outside of the body. Obliques 2, 3, 2. Now hold it up. Good. Isometric hold. No moving. Push the shoulders down. Squeeze the side of the butt. The hip. The side of the waist. 3, 2, 1. Lower and release. Okay. 2 more little exercises to go. We're going to do some rolling abs, just like Pilates, rolling like a ball. We're going to round our back, gather up some momentum, and then try to find a place that you can freeze and hold at the top, whether that's bent knees or straight legs. Roll, freeze. 3. Roll, freeze. 2. You might be shaking. Normal. Good. And 1. Now, we're going to swing our legs, our knees to the right, and create this little external, internal rotation. Stag leg, sometimes called 90-90 if you have open hips. All right, then we're thrusting our hips forward. You're going to draw your right foot back and your left leg out to the side. So you'll be in this little kneeling position. Bring your hands behind your head, and we're going to dip over that open edge to the right for 3. If you want this harder, arms over the head. For 2. Lift and 1. Hold it out there. Oh, squeeze and lift. Now go out the way you went in. Sit behind your right heel. Pull back to that little mini pigeon, stag leg, and then pull your feet up for your rolling like a ball. We'll do that to the other side. Knees are going to swing to the left this time. Roll back for 3. Hold at the top. Roll, freeze. 2. Roll, freeze. 1. All right, stag. Both knees spin to your left. One hip internally rotates, right? Left hip externally rotates. If you need help to push up with your hands, use your hands. If not, try to do it without hands. Then your left foot's going to pull back and your right leg's going to step long. Now we will take our bodies into that hover over to the left. Challenge yourself. Try to counterbalance with the extended leg. Maybe straight arms, more weight to hold. Whew, 1 more. Side dip, squeeze. Challenge those obliques. And 1. Sit behind your left heel and stack the legs. Hold for a breath. Stretch into those hips. All right, and then swing your legs out. All right, let's just do that 1 more time each side, and then we're finishing up with some scorpion and some side lunges. That one might take a little more space, so hopefully you have a little room around you. Here we go. Roll like a ball for 3. Roll, squeeze for 2. Roll, squeeze for 1. Knees both go right, stag leg. Lift up. Take your right knee back, or right foot behind your knee, left leg long, and then side dip over to your right. Over, maybe straight long arms. 2. Challenge that edge. Hold it over. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Lift, sit, stag, hold, and swing. Last time, go right into it. 3. Roll, freeze. 2. Roll, freeze. 1. Knees to the left. Stag leg, hold. Zip your hips up. Left foot behind, right foot long, and then you bend to the left. 3 times, maybe straight arms. Challenge that edge. Here's your last one. Maybe hold on, and then pull it up. All right, legs go back to the stag. Take a breath, And our final drill, we're gonna come onto the belly. All right, so let's go ahead and lift to a cobra. So you can bring your hands by your chest and just stretch out your front body, squeezing your shoulders back and down. All right, now we're gonna hamstring curl our right leg, and you could do that little lift up. Baby cobra. Now this right foot is going to peel over, and you're gonna flip facing behind you. Take the left leg long so we can try to take that low skandasana, side lunge if you take yoga, or side lunge, and then use your leg strength to go side to side, only to the depth you feel good. 3, 2, and 1. Then draw the left foot in the straight line of your hip so you can flip back around. That's all it is, all right? Left hamstring curl. Problem is we need a little space on this one. Little king cobra lift. Lower your heart, flip your left leg and push into a side lunge. Then you'll drag the foot wide, that'll help lift you up. Then side to side lunges. That was 3, here's 2, and 1. Try to sit back down. Glide that right foot in line so you can spin right back to your belly. Prone position. Let's do that 2 more times, and on your own you can repeat as much as you like. One-legged king cobra. Scorpion flip. Make your left leg go wide so you can lean forward and lift for 3, side to side, 2, back where you started, sit, leg sweeps back, and we roll back to our belly. King cobra left, toes to head, lower, keep that left knee bent, flip yourself, widen your right foot, lunge, 3, 2, 1, glide your right foot in line so you have space to flip right over. Press into plank. Upward facing. Downward facing. Whew. Paddle out your down dog. Shake out your head. One little bonus move if you're up for a couple handstand hops, since we did go upside down once. Completely optional. Let's just try to jump into 4 little handstand tucks. Look forward, bend the knees, bounce, and then spring your knees to your chest. 4, 3, oh, if you get too much, walk it out. 2, too much momentum. 1, if you have a handstand, you could try to hit it. You could try to hold it, and then chaturanga. Up dog. Take a child's pose. Whew. And breathe. All right, a little sloppy with those handstands after all that, but let me know how you did. Can you drop a black heart in the comments? Let me know you were here. Make sure to stretch out your wrists. And some neck release, some cat-cow. Anything that's feeling tight, take some time for yourself to restore your body with at least some deep breathing. I'm gonna leave you here today. I wanted to make a short, sweet workout. Probably, they never end up short though. Thanks so much for being here. Consider being a member for $3 a month to tip my channel and get your releases first. A like, a share, a comment, all those things go a long way. I appreciate you being here. If you watched my last cancer video, I am getting that biopsy tomorrow and the thoracentesis. So I think I held up with the breathing. I can't really tell. But anyway, thanks so much. Bye.